fans of Humai Ta Jiu-Jitsu or San Diego locals, we have Hedges Lebry on deck on that one right now. Not sure who his opponent will be.
Who gives a fuck?
Jake, earlier you were talking about Lepre and his program down in Atlanta. Yep. It reminds me of, I was thinking of homegrown talent from the United States, from Alliance in Atlanta. We have Ian McPherson, Chris Moriarty, and there's others. But currently I can't think of many right now in action. Can you?
What was the red-haired kid's name that was up earlier today?
Right. Yeah, there's him. The brown belt?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's others that don't always make it out this way.
Yeah, I just like to think about those swings and the fortunes of the big teams, right? And obviously we all know for a long time Gracie Barra was very dominant. And one of my theories over the past few years has been, okay, so they're in this proliferation mode where they're just kind of building the infrastructure, and someday we're going to see another swarm of very successful Gracie Barra folks. Maybe it's just more time coming, but we haven't seen it yet. In the meantime, we see the proliferation of guys like, well, not proliferation, but the success of Atos and the checkmats. But still, pound for pound, Alliance maintains its position so far.
And don't get me wrong, Atos has done great as far as a new school is concerned, and with a lot of top talent, but a lot of their guys came from other teams, being that they're a new team. So that doesn't take anything away from them. Obviously, they attract high-level talent.
Good point.
I think one of the things that the Atos schools have is all-day instruction with world champs. Go to the Mendes Brothers schools, you got both those guys teaching all day long, and critical vowels, you have the vowel teaching all day, so that kind of environment attracts guys that want to compete.
Yeah. It feels, it feels a little bit as if, if Atos can do so well so quickly, it's a testament to maybe at the end of the day, the system's a little fragile at that upper echelon in the first place. There's opportunity if you put in a few good years and get some big names behind you, but it doesn't take 10 years of work. But like Jake said, they didn't start from scratch.
That's sexy sweaters.
an eye on is Zenith. A new name this year, I believe, although not new players on the stage. It's a combination of Drysdale's team with some characters from Kavaka's network of competitors. Although Checkmat remains intact. But it'll be interesting to see what Kavaka and Drysdale can do with their combined forces. Hedges Labor is up 2-0 on that one, with a little under 2 minutes remaining against Rodrigo Hamel.
I love how much these commentators actually talk about my match. I was being sarcastic.
Do you think having as much hair as Carbullido does, do you think that would be more difficult to get out of a triangle?
That's a good question.
So I think just when you're wearing headgear, it's a lot harder to get out.
Do you think that should be against the rules?
No, I think it would be a disadvantage for him.
Maybe he puts wax in it and glides right out.
I don't recall him ever being in a triangle.
Oh, there you go. So Hedges Leopard wins on that one by submission. Yeah, that's just, you just avoid the triangle in the first place.
Yeah. Maybe that created such an awareness and such an avoidance tactic that he's just really good at defense. He doesn't even get there.
Sick position there. He moves his foot back. I don't get it back there. See, look, his foot's back. You see, I had two and one last time.
Loyal and high endurance fans who've been with us all day. We still have Felipe Pena versus Andre Galvão, Alexander Trans versus Leandro Lowe. Is that right? That's right? Okay. Worth sticking around for.
And that will set up the final match of the Absolute Division, which will take place tomorrow.
Yeah, if it helps anybody out there at home, I don't see any of those four gentlemen mat side anywhere.
Yeah.
So this is a good time to go refresh, get a, take a quick break, get some fresh air.
Carbullido is knocked out.